I'm your host, Brandon Smith, alongside my brother in arms, Mr. Jerry Drummond. How are you doing, sir?
Been better, been worse.
Bye week this past weekend, right?
Oh no. Oh no. I wish.
Some say warranted from the one of the last plays of the game. Crash out was had.
Yeah, I called the league office.
Was your message more polite or was it dirty?
It, if it was played for everyone to hear,
It,
it I wouldn't mind people hearing it. My crash out was very bad.
like one of the worst.
Oh, by far the worst one I've ever had.
I've heard firsthand that it was worse than the Birkenstock incident. That made it seem like child's play.
It made the Birkenstock incident look like child's play. Nothing was thrown.
It was just the verbal assault.
Yeah. Like after the game I looked up the referees' names.
You're gonna try to like blackmail them or something?
They shouldn't. I don't want to say his name. I think it's either the back judge or the field judge, whoever called it, should never officiate a college football game ever again. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh, he's just saying this is Clemson. Like, yes, I am. But I've seen bad calls. I've never been the end of the game. I've never been the recipient of a bad call. That, you know what I'm saying? That's the first time that's happened to me.
I mean, I can't remember a call with that magnitude. Like being that controversial for a Clemson.
But granted, I mean, still could have stopped him. Still could have stopped the 2-point conversion. So, is what it is.
But to get away from that topic, I know that's a tough one. Don't want to harp on it too much. But we have another head coach opening. The Auburn Tigers have decided to move on from Hugh. I think we saw that coming. We talked about him being the next one several times on this podcast. Initial thoughts. What are we thinking here? What is the thought process?
Yeah, when Hugh Freeze went to Auburn, I was like, well, he's got to fix Brian Harson's mess, which I thought he did. I mean, the talent, he left it in a better place than I think he found it. But you can't be hired as an offensive mastermind and then score 3 points last night. Like, he was flip-flopping quarterbacks. He just never figured out quarterback at his time at Auburn.
So when this hire first happened, did you think it was gonna? This was what, year 3? Did you think he would last?
Was it year 3? Hold on.
I
want to say it's year 4.
It's year 4?
Oh, no, you're right. Year 3. Sorry.
Year 3. Did you think? I mean, what would you have set the over/under at?
For him getting fired? For an off-the-field issue or an on-the-field issue?
Just play.
I don't know. I thought it would be 5 years. I thought they would be somewhat competitive. Like, I'm not saying college football playoff good, but like you have every resource in place at Auburn to win. I mean, no disrespect to Nick Marshall, but Gus Malzahn got Nick Marshall to the BCS national championship game.
Yeah, I mean, granted, Jackson Arnold isn't the greatest player in the world, but
yeah, but he was like
around him.
The number one recruit. Yeah, he has 2 of the best receivers in football. Their defense is disgusting. Yeah, it's just tough to be an offensive-minded coach. That's why you're hired, and then you can't score.
All right. I mean, what are they're what, 3-5?
Yeah, I can't relate to that.
Yeah. I'm not super shocked. I'm surprised they didn't fire him sooner. I mean, hey, this, like you're saying, man, this 2025 coaches recruiting cycle might be the greatest of all time. It's
the thing is, though, if you're Auburn, though, you're 3 or 4 now on the hierarchy.
I mean, what it goes LSU,
Well, okay,
Florida, Penn State, Auburn.
Depending on wait, what did you say? Penn State.
LSU, Florida, Penn State, Auburn.
Depending on how you feel, I think you could flip flop Florida and Auburn. Like, because Auburn's won a national championship more recently than Florida. Granted, that was with probably the greatest player of all time, but like, depending on what what you prefer, I think you can flip flop them. I would put Florida at number 2, but the thing with Auburn is they'll go out and like 2017 they go out and win the West, and then what they do 18? I don't think they did anything on 18, but it's like Auburn will go to the mountaintop, quote unquote, and the next year they miss a bowl game. It's like it's a roller coaster. So I think they got to find someone that brings stability, and I think James Franklin would be really good at Auburn.
That would be
Like, that's who I would hire. I'm being dead serious.
really that'd be your first call.
Granted, he would have to face a boogeyman. Like, if his whole thing was he couldn't beat top 5 teams, well, you got to play Auburn or Alabama and Georgia every year.
Yeah,
But do that. But like, if you're telling me, if I'm an Auburn fan, you're saying I will consistently be a 9-3. Yeah, because eventually he'll get over the hump, and it's like I understand the frustration with Franklin at Penn State. He wasn't the nicest guy. Like, he didn't really seem like very like inviting, I guess. I don't know. But I think he could win at Auburn. I think he could potentially achieve what he couldn't at Penn State.
would you rather have him or John Summerall?
Well, I've never seen Summerall do it at the P5. So I think if you get Franklin, you could win right away.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I mean, like you said, the kind of the up and downness of Auburn to have that stability to at least know you're going 9-3, like that's
He doesn't lose. Okay, outside of this year, he never really lost. I mean, in 2021, but he never really lost games he wasn't supposed to.
no. I mean, like outside the COVID year, but that was don't even count that. But yeah, I mean, like you said, that he's going to break through at some point. Like everybody's saying, oh, he can never do it. He can never do it.
I'm not rooting for James Franklin. I'm not the biggest fan of his, but I do want him to be successful. I think that'd be really cool for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think he needs it. I mean, it would definitely help his legacy and
I mean, it's
whatnot.
not like he's a bad coach. They lost to Oregon on a 1-possession game, and then their season unraveled. That happens all the time in college football.
Yeah, he probably also. I mean, like, granted, there's pressure at Auburn, but like, it's not going to be the same as at Penn State.
Oh, I
Like,
don't know.
well, I'm saying like he's not going to have to go win a national
Well,
championship.
yeah, but it built to that. Are you
Right.
saying
I'm
like
saying like he kind of gets a reset on. Okay,
Yes.
they're not expecting me to go win a national.
but I still
title.
think there's a lot more pressure at Auburn generally than Penn State.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There is a lot of pressure, but at the same time,
I understand what you're
it's
saying
not
is like
realistic for Auburn to be at the point where like Penn State's wanting to be like dominating your conference every year. That you're not going to have those same standards. Like, let's just get real. Auburn will never be able to, and I'm not like hating on Auburn. I'm just saying they'll never be able to win the SEC every single year. That's just not
okay, yeah,
possible.
that's fair.
So I'm saying like it's he still has a ton of pressure, but it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like they'll obviously give him a little bit of time to kind of get things rolling. But like I think he could be great. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the ship needs to be sunk yet. You know what I mean? Like
I think Franklin would be great at Auburn. I really do.
proven he can recruit. I mean, I don't know what the NIL looks like. Obviously, we've seen Auburn.
I don't
pony
think
up to the
Auburn's going to be
table.
hurting for money.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen them pony up to the table for some recruits. So I think he'll be able to recruit down there. Like, could be a nice little hire. I don't know.
I mean, what the crazy part is, every hot board I look at for the LSU, Florida, Auburn jobs all have the same people.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're ex-coach, you're whoever, you have any choice right now, what job are you taking?
LSU.
Yeah, I think.
But I don't think Auburn is that far behind.
No, I mean you're in one of the more talent-rich states. You do have to play Alabama every year and compete with them, but like, there's enough resources to go around. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good. That's a good job.
Yeah,
I,
quick thing. I need to address the chat. Yeah, Josh Heupel. I just don't think he can win big games with that offense. I don't think the veer and shoot is built for to play in those kinds of games. To be honest, and Aguilar, granted, very late edition, but yeah, I don't think Heupel's the answer at Tennessee either. I just had to address that real quick. I would take Auburn over Penn State too. I'm telling you, whoever Penn State hires will not be as good as Franklin. He may win a national title eventually, but it's not going to be like turnkey.
so you'd like, even though like Penn State has an easier path to being like to
I'd
making the
rather live in
playoffs,
Auburn, Alabama.
huh?
Have you ever been to Auburn?
No.
It's beautiful.
Well, I mean, like, forget that. Like, just the fact that Penn State has an easier path to make the playoffs every year. Would
Dude,
you?
I mean, I guess, but like they didn't beat Oregon this year. They didn't beat like the Big Ten is still at least for this year. The Big Ten is the top is way better than the SEC.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, gosh, I don't know. I mean,
I've seen Auburn in my lifetime. I've seen Auburn play on the biggest stage twice with Gene Chizik.
yeah,
They had one NFL draft pick on the defense.
Nick Farley,
Yep.
great player.
Just me though, I would take Auburn. I'm obviously way more of like a Southern dude. Like, I'm not saying I'm like you obviously are too, but like if that was me, I would take Auburn because I know what the people would be like around the program.
True. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's good. It's a great job. I've never been, so I can't say if it's beautiful or not. But
Alabama is one of the most underrated states. I will say that. But just so the hot board for the Alabama job or the Auburn job: Summerall, Jimbo Fisher, Franklin, Brent Key. That'd be really nice. Clark Lee's not leaving Vanderbilt. Drinkowitz, Dillingham, Ryan Silverfield, Alex Golish. I just don't know. It's almost like, can you all incorporate?
did you see?
What do you say?
He said can y'all incorporate call-ins so we can crash out?
Stand by. Yeah, Bryson is. If you promise to keep it PG rated on the phone, you can call me and we'll have a little call in. Give it when we start talking. Let's just make Tennessee Oklahoma the first game we do, and he can call in.
That works.
But you look at if you look at the hub, they're all the same people for the same jobs. All three jobs have all had the same people.
I mean, I'm sure they'll call Lane. I see Jimbo on here, which is crazy.
All right, Bryson said he's not going to call in. Okay, thank you, Bryson. I don't think Jimbo. I don't think that'd be. I just don't know how you could really make that work. I'm trying to think of people with Auburn connections. Well, Rhett Lashley just signed an SU contract. New extension, but he was the OC at Auburn back in the day.
Give Dilly a call.
Right. Yeah, but I don't see Dillingham leaving.
I don't either. I mean, I guess you make him tell you no. I mean, Eli Drink, you can give Drink a call.
Yeah, but I think Drink, if Kiffin says no to Florida, I think Drink's going to go to Florida. But who knows, dude? I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of people turn these jobs down. I think a lot of people are going to be happy where they are.
I mean, gosh, is there a possibility Lane stays?
Oh, I think, yeah. And I was the first one to beat the drum for, well, not the first one, but one of, be like, hey, he's going to Gainesville. I wouldn't be surprised if he. I think he loves being at Ole Miss.
I mean, he won't ever have to like face the what's it called, expectations that you will at LSU. Like that's got to be somewhat not as stressful. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I mean, if he thinks he can win a national championship at Ole Miss, I think he'll stay at Ole Miss.
but anything else you want to add to this, or you want to move into?
No, should we go Oklahoma, Tennessee? I'll let Bryson call me, and we'll get you on the show.
Let's bring him on and
Yeah.
see what happens.
Maybe I'll just call him. Speed it up a little bit. This is our first call in, so this is cool.
We'll see how this goes.
I gotta tell him we're live because that's like a trust thing. It's legal.
Right.
Hey Bryson, you're on with the Saturday Club. We are taping right now, just to, legally. I have to tell you that. So, all right, we're here. Can you hear him, Brandon? Here, say something, Bryson.
Can you all hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Can you hear him, Brandon? Okay, Bryson, tell us your thoughts on the Tennessee-Oklahoma game. Bryson calling in from. Where are you calling in from, Bryson?
I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee.
He's in Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, Bryson, here you go.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Had to get in my truck real quick. Didn't want to yell out in public. And I'll try to keep it really quick and brief. I don't even want to talk about the game, but for the blue, which don't get me wrong, I understand capitalism to its fullest extent. I like capitalism, but for Danny White to sell out to Ticketmaster and price out the blue-collar common fan that absolutely runs this fan base, and I'll have to send you this picture, and I hope you put it up somewhere. We have a donor section at the 50-yard line that is empty for the start of the fourth quarter for every game, whether you're playing Alabama or UAB. Who cares? Show up to the game. Second thing, Brooks Austin sucks. That guy went on Twitter today and told Tennessee fans basically to shut up and cheer because we've been a 7-win program the last 20 years. Who cares? Who cares? God forbid some rednecks in Tennessee like us have some freaking standards. We want to be great. Do you understand that? We want to be great. We have been great. We have 6 national championships. We make all the money in the world. We've got all the freaking facilities, everything you need to win national championships on a regular basis. And Georgia fan Brooks Austin, who, by the way, told everybody that we're going to blow out Oklahoma all week, says, shut up and cheer. Josh Heupel, buddy, it's time to go. I am feeling for you all down in Tiger Town, but this is bad. This is terrible. I thought we were going to help get Brent Venables fired so he could return home. I'm done. My trip to Gainesville's canceled. Everything is done. Thanks, guys. I'll hang up and listen.
All right. Thank you, Bryson, for the call. Wow. That was awesome.
Not where I thought I was going to go, but that was lit.
He did good. He did really good.
That was good. Clean.
I agree with Bryson. Danny White has done some shady stuff, but to bring it more football related, Josh Heupel's offense in big games, like yes, the Georgia, they hung a lot of points. The Alabama game, 2022, they beat Alabama last year. I get that, but like the veer and shoot is not going to win you a national championship, and the defense is very bad. I mean, Oklahoma couldn't run the ball all year, and they ran for let's see,
They had 192.
almost 200 yards. Yeah, almost 200 yards.
Yeah, I just don't. I get like that offense. They added some new wrinkles to it this year in the screen game and whatnot. It's just like it's too. I don't want to say gimmicky, but like it's just too.
It is gimmicky though.
It is gimmicky. It's like a
Like,
cult.
I'm not trying to be rude. Like, yeah, in 2022 they were electric. They also had Jalen Hyatt. Like their receiver. They do have some dogs. Brazel, Matthews, Staley's good. But like
You just know what they want to do, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what the game plan is going in, and it's easier to stop.
Yeah, I I thought Brent did a good job, and like that Oklahoma defense is legit. It's like when that offense has to play a defense that can match it or is better than athletically, they're in a tough spot.
Right. Yeah.
But if you want to talk future of Tennessee, I mean, yeah, you can win it. You can win at Tennessee, obviously. But what do you think? I mean, what are your thoughts on Heupel?
Um, he's a notch below. Not, he's not elite. He's good. Like his offenses are good. Like they can hang points up, but they haven't really won any big games. Like they don't quite recruit at that level they need to if they're wanting to win a national championship. You know what I mean? Like they're in that. So they're in that like 12 to like 15-ish stage top recruiting class every year, which is good, but like I don't think they've taken that next step. I mean, I don't know. I just like who right now, who would they be able to go get?
I thought last year he had to modify that offense with Sampson, and they just
Right.
ran the ball, and that was awesome. But they can't run the ball this year.
Yeah, I think see what happens next year. I mean, Joey Aguilar, did we really expect him to? I mean,
I think
he's a
this
good
year you kind
player.
of got to give him a pass because Nico did leave in like April.
I mean, Nico was your franchise guy, like that you had built. You were trying to build a team around him, and then he's gone. I thought, Joey Aguilar's been a nice little kind of last minute piece, fill in to kind of offset that whole situation. But like, let's see what happens next year. Because I think this offseason, like you already got, as we've seen, quite a few jobs open up. I don't think it'll be like that next year. I mean, you never know with college football, but yeah, I think they could upgrade from Heupel. I don't see who that would be this offseason.
Yeah,
They may need to wait.
I guess moving to Oklahoma, it was a good win for Oklahoma. They stay alive, but like I'm not. What did Nico do that Joey can't do better? Okay, yeah, you don't get a rebuild year in year 5. That's fine. Some throws Joey makes, you're scrap. I mean, the picks last night were bad.
Yeah, he's just careless. I mean, he's always been that way. It's not like he's just been that way at Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, man. I mean, Nico,
I think Nico's gonna run a little better.
yeah, he's more mobile. I mean, they're low key kind of the same player. Like,
I think Nico has the higher ceiling. Aguilar has the higher floor.
right. I mean, yeah, it's year 5 for Heupel?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, yeah.
Dang. Yeah, I mean, you're right. If you're wanting to compete for playoff spots, year 5. I mean, yeah,
I mean, he did get to the playoff last year.
he got there last year. I mean, they ran into an absolute buzzsaw. So I mean, it's not like okay, whatever, you got blown out, but that team was insane. How much is his buyout?
I mean, I don't know, but the Oklahoma won the game. I'm still selling my Oklahoma stock.
The buyout is 37.5. That's before December, so yeah, I don't know. I think you might have to wait another year, brother. But yeah, Oklahoma, kind of the same thing we've been saying. Mateer gets kind of bailed out with the run game and defense. He just doesn't look like he did before.
The pick he threw in the fourth quarter was bad.
Real bad. I don't know, man. This is a good road win, but I mean, who else they got this on the schedule? They got.
Hello, Juju. I think Clemson could beat Furman. I hope so. I really hope we could win.
You got Alabama and Mizzou still left. I mean, you got to think they got to win out here to make the playoff. At Alabama, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, but at least their defense is legit, and they have dudes. But Mateer, I know he's hurt, but 19 of 29 for 159 is not going to do it.
No, it's not. We'll see, man. We'll see if he can pull out all the stops for Bama. But yeah, I think I may be selling here too. Do we want to move on to the another noon matchup?
Yeah, let's do it.
We can go to Miami going on the first game. Crazy to think, first game outside of Florida on their schedule, and it's November. And like in Miami fashion, November is here, so they had to go and lose. And was that in overtime?
Mm-hmm.
In overtime at SMU. Been to that stadium, really nice stadium. Not quite big, but really nice stadium. I thought it was.
When'd you go?
When I was out there last time with y'all. We went to SMU. Do you not remember
Really?
that? Me, you, and Mimi. You don't remember that?
Was
You
it
don't
at
remember?
night?
We went to like go to the mall or something.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
We went to go get Italy closed, devastated, but we did go to what was the coffee place?
Oh,
Drive
Dutch
thru.
Bros.
Dutch Bros, frozen espresso. That made up for it. Then we went to SMU, nice little stadium. That's got. I think that's their first.
Oh, yeah, we went to, like, inside the facility.
Yeah. That's their first top 10 win at home in what?
Since 1974.
Holy crap. Yeah, it
The
looked
good
like it
old
was.
Southwest Conference days.
So, I mean, Rhett Lashley, heck of a. That was the first game after his contract extension, right?
Yeah, like 16 hours after.
That's a heck of a way to start it. But.
I had this game on my computer, so I really didn't. I was watching the Clemson game, but every time I thought Miami was going to pull away, SMU just kind of found a way back in the game, and Kevin Jennings is a baller.
Dude, he was playing hurt basically the whole second half. They held Miami to 159 rushing. I mean, which is for SMU, I feel like that's.
I mean, I was really worried about their defensive
enough.
line and their
Yeah, they
offensive
came
line.
up big, dude. Came up big with some stops. Jeffrey Mbaugh, stud for them. I mean, Carson Beck,
Dude, Carson Beck.
kind of returning to 2024 Carson Beck.
Yeah, but dude, Cristobal. I don't know what it is with him in November.
Man, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. Let's just put it that way. Like, I don't know if it's. What is it? Like, why is Miami why can they not win in November? Like, why?
I don't know.
Like, I don't get it. Like, I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. What do we attribute it to?
Expectations. I don't think they really. I mean, last year it was Georgia Tech, and Syracuse. Now it's SMU. I think they just kind of overlook people, overlook opponents. But like, you're not Alabama. You're not Georgia. I mean, yeah, Kevin Jennings is just elite, and SMU really couldn't get a ground game going and still won.
23 rushing yards.
Yeah, the ACC was some big losers yesterday.
I mean, Virginia. I think Virginia's the only team with no conference losses, which is just who would have thought? Look at
Not
us.
me. Well, obviously
us.
not me.
Yeah, Virginia. Well, I think Georgia Tech's still second, right?
Yeah, they have one loss.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you want to, we can kind of stay in the ACC. Do you want to talk a little bit about Georgia Tech, NC State?
Yeah, Georgia Tech's defense is so bad.
Sus.
But also, State's offense has been really good this year.
Even without Hollywood and
Yeah.
Joe Lee, I mean, you got to give Kurt Roper some a lot of.
I was very low on that hire.
I was too. I mean, they've definitely turned it up the last few
Well, CJ
games.
Bailey's a stud.
Hopefully, he isn't giving Miami a tryout when they go and play there in a couple weeks. I know that's some worry among the fan base.
I
But
think Tech had this coming. They almost lost to Wake. They almost lost to. They beat Clemson. They had played another close game. Duke. Like, they just kind of started playing with fire a little bit.
they were kind of having the 2023 2022 TCU vibes.
Yeah, just not nearly as talented.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, they literally, I mean, the way their offense is built, they can't come back down multiple touchdowns. Like they just can't. They're not built like that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
and Haynes King, great player, but if he's throwing the ball 30 times a game,
probably taking an L. There's a good chance, but
they got to be, if they're down, it's got to be like the most they can be down is 2 possessions because then you can still kind of run the ball. But like if they get game scripted out of the run or like their little window dressing QB counter stuff, they're done for.
100%. And like, is this the most Dave Doran win of all time? Season over. Let's go and win a home game. against
Yeah,
the-
I wonder if he has a cigar, if he's smoking a cigar on AC Network or anything.
She might have. I don't know.
I mean,
but
that had to be their first top 10 win at home since 2021 Clemson, right?
I believe so.
I mean, it
Yeah,
has to be, right?
I am like 99% sure. Yeah.
I think if we don't want to talk Dave Doran, I think Dave Doran. I don't know how he survived so long. I mean, he's been a great coach. He has raised the ceiling. He's done a really good job. He's kind of like James Franklin, just could never get over the hump. He's like a poor man's James Franklin. They beat Clemson twice, but in 21 they lost to Wake Forest when they could have won the division.
Yeah. And then who else was it? If they 2 years ago when they had Brennan Armstrong, if they lost one game, that would have put them in the ACC championship. When they won like 5 games in a row, I can't remember. So they've had that happen twice.
Yeah, they haven't taken advantage of a down Clemson 3 times.
Yeah, I mean, like, what else do you need? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I think Doran's done a great job. If you're a State fan, you're happy for the win, but you're probably in the back of your mind a little. I mean, obviously you want to win every game, but what was the year they had 6 draft picks, went 8-4? I think that was 2023. I think that was the Peyton Wilson year,
stand by.
or maybe it was 2017. Bradley Chubb.
I think you might be right. 2017 NC State. They went 9-4, so they won the bowl game. That's when they had Drink as their offensive coordinator. Yeah, it was 2017.
Oh yeah, because they had Hines, they had Samuel, they had
Who was the quarterback? Finley, Ryan.
Finley.
Yeah, that team was really good. Yeah, how do you go 8-4 with all those guys? Chubb, Finley.
Well, the ACC was a little different back then.
Who 2017.
That was junior year Lamar,
Oh.
Kelly Bryant Clemson, and then DeAndre Francois got hurt, so it was James Blackman Florida State, and then Miami won the Coastal.
That year they had all their losses except for Notre Dame were 1 possession. That's Dave Doran for you, though. Yeah, I think it's like one of those, like, you can tell the game's kind of passing him by a little bit. Like, he just doesn't – they aren't hip with the NIL.
He's just a chippy dude. Like, he just has a chip on his shoulder, and I respect it. But to his credit, I mean, that's kind of a hard place to win. I don't want to be disrespectful, but
Yeah. I mean,
they've had 1 10-win season in my lifetime.
what year was that?
I think either they have 2 or they have 1. It's either 2002 or 2004.
Oh, because they canceled the bowl game in 21 or something like that. They would have had 10 wins, but if they won, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's been rumors from what I've heard that he may be retiring after this year. I don't know how true that is. He still has 3 more years on his contract. I mean,
Yes, we are talking college basketball. It'll be a little more Clemson basketball focused, but I will do some overarching thing. Sorry, I'm just answering the chat. No, yeah, you're right. I think you're right. I think the game's passing by a little bit, and it's our place to win.
okay, so we covered those 2. Do we want to go to Vandy, Texas?
Yeah, let's go to Vandy, Texas.
All right, so this one started to look like a splattering. Vandy ends up coming back, covering the spread. Had a chance to, I don't know if you saw it. Did you see the onside kick?
Yeah, I saw the onside.
Had a chance and literally just pushed it out of bounds. Had a chance to go and tie or potentially win the game. What are your thoughts on this one?
Going into the week, I didn't bet this game, but I thought it was a bad matchup for Vanderbilt. I know they played Alabama tough, but Texas is similar to Alabama with the team speed. The defense is, I know they got shredded against Mississippi State, but they got dudes. So I was kind of wondering what Vandy would do, and Texas didn't really fall for all the eye candy stuff and sit back and give you. I mean, they just sent dudes. But I thought, I mean, it was kind of annoying. I'm not trying to hate on Arch, but all on ESPN, you heard about his passing yards. I mean, yeah, he threw a screen pass for 70 yards. Like, he's a good player. Seems like they're kind of getting the run game back. I mean, Wingo. I'm not really scared about. Their wide receivers don't scare me. But they control their destiny. So I'm excited to see what Texas does against Georgia. But I think Vandy. I mean, dude, we're talking about Vanderbilt losing Texas by 3, and like, oh, the hype train's gone. Like, dude, Vanderbilt's here to stay. I think they're a good program. But I'm excited to see what Texas can do in this final stretch.
Yeah, they got Georgia, then Arkansas and A&M. You win 2 out of those 3. I mean, I know that's tough, but you win 2 and you're in the playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but God, I low-key hope they beat Georgia. I want to see A&M, Texas, just like for all the marbles.
Well, that's what it was last year.
Yeah, it was whoever won was in the conference title, wasn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, that was electric.
I think Texas, they find ways to win. You know, and that's a mark of a good team. But we'll see. They got to get the run game like explosive, and they just don't have the guys out wide they had last year.
Yeah, and it's clearly. I mean, they only had 100 yards rushing. So, I mean, it's not like they just dominated up front. Vanderbilt couldn't tackle. They were just throwing bubble screens and whatnot. What was it? Did y'all see the...
Yeah.
What?
The game day crew was trying to... They would mention... they had the comedian on from Nashville, and he was like... every time he had a chance, he'd mention Jared Curtis.
Did he take a visit to Vanderbilt?
Yeah, but apparently he said it was because one of his teammates was.
Huh. Yeah, I'll be shocked if he flips, but yeah, what was I talking about? So yeah, Texas wasn't doing anything elaborate. They were just kind of making, like, throwing the ball out wide, using that as an extension of the run game, and Vanderbilt just couldn't tackle. They
got out athleted.
Yeah. We'll see. I think both these teams still have a shot to make it. We'll see how the end of the stretch looks for them. But Where do we go from here? Do we the world's largest cocktail?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so Georgia ends up squeaking this one out, 24-20. Could have covered the spread at the end. Stockton decides to take a knee, end out the game right there. But what were your thoughts watching this one?
Dude, Florida. It was looking that way for a little bit.
I swear, man, I thought they were gonna have him, but Georgia finds a way again.
Yeah. Same old story. Zach Branch, the catch he had at the middle of the field and took a shot was impressive. I think they trail because they want to like be conservative with Gunner, and then they get down and they're like, all right, here you go, Gunner, just open it up.
Yeah, he just finds ways. I mean, he doesn't look flashy when he's doing it. He makes some mistakes, but like when it matters, he makes a play. Like he's just a gamer, dude.
He's a gamer.
Just a gamer, and like didn't run the ball a whole lot effectively. I mean, thank you for the knee. I had Florida +7, sponsored by.
I had the over Bryson, so no, I was not a fan of that. Also, would you rather be pitied or hated? I think that was a pity kneel.
Pity kneel. You think that was a pity kneel?
Well, I think that's there. I saw it on Twitter. Georgia did that when Spurrier was there, and he ran it up on them the next year. They didn't. They kneeled it before the one, and had a wide open touchdown, and Spurrier ran it up on them the next year.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess. Well, it basically guaranteed the game was over, though. So.
I understand.
Well, I know you under. I'm just saying, like,
but I had the over.
I had the over.
Dude, if you want to talk about turnkey roster, whoever has the Florida job, Florida is a turnkey roster. If you can keep most of those guys,
I mean, I don't know. Is like Baugh? Do you know if Baugh's back?
I don't know his eligibility. Let me see. But Wilson, Baugh, Lagway, Dallas Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of talent. Like,
but Georgia, dude, we saw this at the Tennessee game. I'm not trying to bring up bad memories, but like, they just find ways to win. That's a mark of Texas. It's just a mark of a good team. They're battle tested. They've been through the fire. The only game, they had chances to win it and couldn't pull it out was Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, and they still got Texas and Ja Tech too, so we'll probably see some more of it. Like, and it's going to help them in the playoffs too. Like, don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but like it matters. That kind of stuff. Like they've been there, done that.
Yeah, they're not phased.
Right. The pressure isn't too much.
And then defense got stops when it mattered, especially on third down. My God.
Yeah, like
Georgia. This isn't the Georgia defense we're used to seeing, but it's still Georgia. I mean, when moments matter most, Georgia finds a way. Like they just find a way, and it's never really in doubt. Like you always kind of feel like, oh well, Georgia will win.
Like 0 sacks, 2 tackles for loss. Like they weren't dominating the game, but like what was Ellis Robinson had a pass breakup on a 4th down, I think it was. Like they made the plays necessary. Like I don't even know. There's no other way of like putting it. They have quick memories. Go on to the next play, make a play. I mean, Kirby's just like drilled it into him, man. Like,
love me some Kirby. I hate that he's coaching at Georgia.
He's one of the best, dude.
I get it. Like, if I was like, dude, but he is a psychopath. I love it. Yeah, I'm excited to see Georgia in this stretch too. It's kind of cool what I know. Mike Bobo gets a lot of crap, but what he's done with Gunnar Stockton and kind of molding this offense around him. They don't have a dominant run game like they used to. They did a good job in the portal getting Young and Branch, and then they still got Oscar Delp. They still got Landon.
On Humphreys.
Yeah, and then what's the other tight end? Lackey.
Yeah, Lawson Lucky.
Yeah, they got dudes. They got dudes, and it's like Gunner. Gunner does enough, and Gunner can win you games. Like Tennessee game, he can extend plays with his legs. He makes the right reads. He doesn't have the strongest arm, but like you said, he's a gamer.
Right. Yeah, I'm impressed, man. It's just like if you're picking any team in the country, it's a one score game. Let's go win it. I'm picking Georgia. Like, you know what I mean?
Uh,
Like, bro doesn't agree with that.
I don't. I got to see Georgia. I don't know. I got to see Ohio State in a closer game.
Yeah,
If you all just got fired from your head coaching job, would you cancel your standing Sunday tea time? Probably not. I'd probably just play it. Hugh Freeze had to cancel his Sunday tea time today. No, that's a good point though. That's a good point. What I guess what game do you move on to?
hey, you're asking this time. That's crazy. Let's see. We've done. I think that's about. Unless you want to. I mean, not a whole lot to take away from Penn State, Ohio State.
Do you just want to do a Big 12 like big picture?
Yeah, we can do Big 12.
I thought Texas Tech were really good yesterday. Kind of in a battle for a little bit with Kansas State. Utah beat the doors off Cincinnati. Um, Tech BYU. I'm excited for that.
That is this week, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Houston losing was big.
Yeah, that was big. So right now it's BYU at first, Texas Tech second, Cincy third, Houston fourth, Utah fifth. I mean, it's okay. BYU's got so if BYU loses to Tech, so they have to lose two more. Well, they still have the win over Utah. So Utah's, and then Utah has two conference losses, I believe. So I think
Yeah.
Utah's cooked, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way. We might be getting BYU Texas Tech and then a rematch.
I wouldn't hate that.
BYU's a good team, man. I mean,
How about finding ways to win?
yeah, no kidding. I mean, I think that was one team we did not talk about hardly at all at the beginning of the year. We might have mentioned like, oh, BYU, they lost Retzlaff, but you know, what are they going to do at quarterback? I mean, that's just about as surprise team as you get. I mean, I think Texas Tech is definitely still the best team in the league. I think. I mean, they're your favorite to win it all.
It's just a different athlete profile when you look at their roster.
Them going in the portal and getting all those front seven guys, it's like bringing a gun to a knife fight. They just have they got the dudes.
The Jimmys and Joes, man.
Jimmys and Joes. But yeah, I think it'll be Tech and BYU if I had to guess right now for the Big 12 ship. I don't know if you.
TCU's still alive. TCU's still alive.
TCU is still alive. I have a $5 bet on them to win the conference.
It was a plus 1175. You had to take it.
Yeah, I mean, I had to. I legally had to. So, I mean, I don't hate that pick. Make it happen, but we'll see. What are they?
They're 4-2 in the league.
So they are standby. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th right now.
Yeah, they play Cincinnati. They play Houston.
They
play BYU.
So they could mess around and get in there. I mean,
And
they got
TCU Tech in the Big 12 championship.
They did. So Arizona State's above them. Who else did they lose to?
Kansas State.
Kansas State. That's right. We'll see. It's not over yet. ACC. I think we already kind of talked about it. ACC is basically. I mean, right now it's still
Hodgepodge.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, Virginia right now, but anything can happen. Pittsburgh's still in there. I mean, there's just a plethora of one-loss teams. Louisville's one loss, SMU, Duke. I mean, I think we can officially eliminate Miami. I mean,
Still
I don't
haven't
see
won an
that.
AC championship game.
Nope. We'll see. And then SEC, if we can glance over that a little bit. I believe it's okay. We got A&M and Bama are the only undefeated teams in the conference, and then you have your group of one losses, which are Ole Miss, Georgia, Texas, and then Oklahoma and Vandy with 2 losses. I mean, obviously the logical choice would be A&M, Bama. Who would have thought A&M, man? Who would have thought A&M would be
I think
here
Chris picked
undefeated?
A&M to be his wild card team.
Who did?
Chris.
Dang. He cooked. I mean, does A&M go undefeated?
I'm excited for that Texas game. It's on Black Friday this year.
Oh. I mean, yeah, you got Mizzou, South Carolina, Stanford, and Tech. I mean, dude. Imagine A&M going undefeated. Like, that's – who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me, dude. What's their – do you know what their best record's been? A&M,
I don't. In the modern era?
what's their best record ever? 1992, they went 12-0. I don't know if that's considered like.
No, I think A&M has a chance to legit win a national championship.
Seriously. Yeah, I mean they went 10 wins a few times. In 1998, they had 11 wins. 2012, they went 11-1 in the regular season with Manziel. So I think this will be the first time they ever go undefeated in the regular season in like the modern era.
The Lone Star Showdown could be the biggest one of all time.
It might, but yeah. Anything else you want to add, my guy?
No, man, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. It's always an honor to come on your show and, be a guest, talk football with you. So I really appreciate it.
I love it. Yeah, no, it's I enjoy having you on. I know it's all about me. It's always been so. But yeah, no, I'm sorry that this isn't the season you would have hoped for, but we still have college football. We're still friends, I guess. Like we can still talk. I mean, I know we're in a kind of on rough patch right now, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess everything's chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll do another episode. I guess we'll post some content. No Facebook though, right? No Facebook. Okay. No Facebook. That's a no on Facebook. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Mr. Drummond, have a good night.
Thank you, too, bro.
As always.